Welcome back to Asia. We just got to Chiang Mai a couple days ago after a crazy 2-day long journey from Canada. And we have got to shake off the jet lag now because we're about to go on another long travel journey to Laos, Luang Prabang.
Oh yeah, it is gonna be a long journey and I'm still very jet lagged. I hope that we're gonna get a little bit of sleep. So there are a couple of ways to get there. We could have taken an overnight bus, but instead we actually will be taking a 3-day journey, 2 of which will be on a slow boat on the Mekong River, which is going to be so exciting. I hope that we're going to see a lot of scenery and I hope that the weather is going to get a little bit better as well.
It's a little dark now.
It is a little bit dark now, but anyways, if you're new here, we are Daniel and Diana. We are Canadian travel content creators, and we're gonna take you on a journey in Southeast Asia for the next 7 months or so. And yeah, if you want to hear a little bit more about our story, make sure to watch our previous video where we're gonna walk you through how we quit our jobs and made the leap to full-time travel.
All right, I'm hungry. Let's grab some breakfast and hit the road.
We grabbed a quick breakfast and much needed coffee at the cafe in our hostel. Hangry Diana or decaffeinated Daniel is no fun, so food and coffee is always a must before a long journey. The driver came to pick us up at 9 a.m. and we were the first ones in the van, so we grabbed the seats at the front, which I'm really happy about because it was a bumpy and twisty ride and I typically get motion sick. We had 2 breaks. The first stop was at a big modern cafe and the other stop was at the White Temple in Chiang Rai. We then made a stop to fill out our visa forms and hand in our payment to the operator. We paid 1,900 baht for the Lao visa, and at the border we paid 20,000 kip for tourist tax and 10,000 kip entry land fee. The entire transport, including the first night hotel, was $70 per person, which we booked through 12.co Asia. After exiting the Thai border, we waited for a bus to take us to the Lao border control, and once we were all done, they dropped us off at our guest house in Huay Xay. We had a delicious dinner in town at Gecko Bar before crashing for the night.
What a journey yesterday. We totally crashed immediately after we got here to the town where we're going to be picked up with the slow boat. I'm not going to pronounce the name of the town, but I'm going to put it in the description here. Not too easy. You probably are wondering why we are making this crazy journey to just go to Chiang Mai for a few days and then go to Laos and then go back to Thailand. It's because we redeemed miles and it was the best redemption to fly into Chiang Mai, and also we're gonna be meeting up with my family later up this year, so it just made sense, kind of sense from like the route for us, so that's the reason. Here you go.
We were so tired yesterday, even though there was karaoke, like really loud karaoke playing next to our hotel. We just like completely crashed, and unfortunately still experiencing jet lag because I've been up since 4 a.m. so my body's super confused. Yep. I'm hungry, so let's get some coffee and food before we get picked up the boat.
Yes. That was actually easier than I thought.
Yeah, it was pretty quick.
Yeah, it took about 10-15 minutes from the hotel on the tiny little van-ish car. Yeah, there's actually 2 restaurants here as well where you can buy some sandwiches. Our accommodation actually included a sandwich, which was fantastic.
Yes.
And some water and drinks, but there's also a little snack bar at the back. I think we'll check it out a little bit later.
It's probably a better idea to get snacks.
For sure, we've heard that the price is a little bit inflated.
Of course.
Makes sense, right?
Captive audience.
But yeah, I mean, we actually got seat numbers assigned to, which I did not read in any of the blogs preparing for this trip. So that's quite interesting.
Yeah, we'll see how
it turns out tomorrow.
Yeah.
We are not at the very back, which is great because we've heard that the engine is at the back and it's really
loud. Yeah.
So we'll see if you guys can hear us a little bit later. But yeah, we are just waiting to take off or like
take off. No.
Yeah, take off to leave. It's still very early and still very jet lagged. But yeah, we should be leaving in about 10 minutes.
it's definitely way better than taking an overnight bus. Like, it's so cool. The scenery is amazing. It's super relaxing.
It is. And you usually get some sort of like motion sickness that you get like very sleepy.
Yeah.
But it's
good.
not really like moving a lot. It's very like sturdy.
It's very steady, yeah. So I don't really feel sleepy or sick at all. It's very relaxing and just so beautiful. Like, this is such a cool way.
It is. And what's cool as well is like, I mean, you have your seats. By the way, there is really not like a pre-selected seat or something like that. Like, you take the seat that you want, even though it says on the ticket. We got very cool seats. Like, we have like a nice view, and you can also walk around a little bit. We are right now at the back of the boat. There's a little bit of hangout areas, a local kitchen as well. Like people that are operating the boat, they cook here for themselves, and you can just like relax and look at the back of the boat. It's cool.
It's cool, yeah. Try to get seats like right next to the, I would say window, but it's not a window.
It's not a window. That's what I said. That's why I was a little bit confused. Yeah, it's not a window. But yeah, great experience. Great way to travel through Laos.
I love it.
Okay. So we just got off this little boat. We did not film anything. I didn't even have a chance to put on my shoes.
No, yeah. We just walked in socks because it was mayhem. It was quite crazy.
So there's gonna be tons of people that are offering their services. They're gonna approach you. They're gonna try to get you in to their guest house, everything. Luckily we booked the guest house before.
Which we would recommend.
Absolutely. So there's gonna be someone there with a little sign
of your guest
and
house.
House, and they're gonna like bring
pick
you to pick you up, and also actually drop you off tomorrow as well. Just want to talk to you.
Yeah.
So guest house is actually clean. It's like the basics, right? So you got a bed here. You got a bathroom. You don't get water.
I don't know if that's always the case or it's just like today, you know, we're not like expecting hot water because like, that's not really a thing, and then the pressure is usually not a thing either. But this time around, there's just like no water except for like a bucket, and so that will be.
And some extra water.
Yes, that's our shower water.
I think she felt bad because everybody was approaching her, was asking for some water, and like why it's not working. Or...
I don't think it's usually the case.
I don't think so.
But anyways, you got to be prepared when you're going to sort of more remote, rural parts. Like sometimes you're not gonna have water.
We are in the middle of nowhere. Yeah. So I need to take some sort of a shower.
Yeah.
And then grab some dinner. And rest up.
Take our creative shower.
See you guys tomorrow in the morning. Good morning. I tell you, I slept very well yesterday.
For the first time, I woke up at 6 instead of 3, so jet lag is slowly going away.
I still have a little bit of jet lag. I still got up a little bit earlier, but I have a really nice sleep, partially because I was extremely exhausted yesterday. We went for dinner at Sabadi. Can highly recommend it.
So good. Get the buffalo curry. Amazing.
I told you yesterday a couple of times, it was probably one of the best curries I've had.
It was really good. Really good.
Yeah. We woke up still very early for a sunrise. Unfortunately, it's kind of cloudy, so you couldn't see the sun peeking through. But we're the first ones up and enjoyed just a nice little breakfast, coffee, and the view of the Mekong River.
It's so beautiful.
All right, so we just got on the boat to Luang Prabang, and it looks like we actually got an upgrade in a way. Instead of a different boat today, we have tables, there's power outlets. It's so much nicer than yesterday. The washroom facilities are normal washrooms. Yeah, it's gonna be a comfortable ride.
really, and it's gonna be sunny and beautiful. So I hope to see amazing sceneries.
I think the best part about this boat is that it has a little patio thing in the front, and you can just sit here and soak up the sunshine and see the views from both sides. It's definitely the best part. I'm so impressed how much better this boat is from the one yesterday. We're just a few minutes from arriving, and I am so excited to see Luang Prabang and first impressions. It's been really lovely, but I'm definitely ready to stretch my legs. But seriously, the scenery has been absolutely beautiful. I highly, highly recommend this over the overnight bus. It's so much better.
I can't believe we made it.
We finally made it after a 3-day journey.
Yes, it's been 3 days. The boat today was amazing. Much more comfortable than the first day with the table and everything.
Yeah, it was awesome.
And
but once we got to the pier, definitely chaotic, so
Yeah.
we did not have a chance to film. But be prepared for some steep stairs going up. And then afterwards, it's a bit chaotic to get your tuk-tuk.
yeah, but it is chaotic, but it is also actually very well organized because in other countries that we visited, especially in the Philippines, if you watched our Sharga video, we were approached by so many people when we got off the ferry. This time it was actually very organized. You line up, you get your tickets, and you get on the tuk-tuk, and everybody's going to the same drop-off point. So it was chaotic because we were very hot.
And they really pack you in.
And they really pack you in.
Honestly, I am so surprised none of the bags fell. And yeah, it's impressive how they were able to get all the bags up and got all us in.
Anyways, after a night without running water, we are very excited for a shower and very sweaty, as you can see. So I think we're gonna call it a day.
If you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe. We're going to be sharing loads about Luang Prabang and other places in Laos. So we hope to see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.